Hey everybody, this is Chris. It smells like beans. I'm gonna do a bit of a hive cleanup today, and basically just that. I'm gonna do an inspection and cleanup, make sure my queens and all that's doing fine. My last video, I did a varroa mite count and asked if I should, what people thought I should do as a treatment. And a couple of real life friends told me it's too warm to do treatment because we've been in the hundreds over here. Said to wait until the next week and maybe do an oxalic acid treatment. And because I'm a first year, I might just do that because I don't want to do anything wrong yet. And I know a bunch of people have told me that oxalic acid is the best way, and it might not be the organic way or a chemical free way, but it is a way that works. And I don't have honey supers, so that works too. You don't have to, you can do an oxalic acid treatment with no honey super, or with no honey super. So I'm just gonna go ahead and puff a bunch of smoke on them. And I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna clean up all this propolis on top. Hey Jimmy, there's my inspector in arms.
Daddy got chalk that I want to play with in the garage.
There's chalk you want to play with in the garage?
Yeah, I want to play with chalk.
All right.
Chalk is my favorite.
Chalk is your All right, now that he has chalk, he doesn't want to play with chalk. But that's okay. We're okay with this. Jimmy, you're going to pick sticks up while we do this, right?
Okay.
All right, so I'm basically just going to get all this propolis off of all these parts and clean the whole hive. This might be a drawn out, boring kind of video because all it is really this. But I'll show out some points of what I find while I'm in the hive. And I'm just gonna make it raw footage because I think people kind of like watching the whole ordeal. I don't know why, but this is what you do when you gotta clean up the hive. And all this on top is the propolis they've built out of, or a burr comb, some people call it, I guess. Or I guess that's what this is called. And propolis is the orange. It's around the edges. Guess I could show that. This is what the burr comb looks like. And propolis is this orange. And all that stuff around it. And they both have different uses. The propolis is for gluing, and I guess it's all for gluing, just different reasons for gluing. I'm not a pro by any means at all. Then they got a bunch of it everywhere. And I don't know why they build the burr comb up here. Here by there. Let's come back over this side. I think there's poison ivy over there, buddy. That's not our side. Get the raw of everything. Me even telling the kid how to react to stuff. Jimmy, can you pick that piece of burr comb up and throw it in here?
Hey, I would.
It's over there, right down there. Pick that up and throw that into the bucket here.
Okay.
There you go. Good job.
Yeah.
All right, here's my feeder. We'll crack that out of here.
So I like.
You can squeeze that a couple of times. You want to hold the front of this to the front door.
Yeah.
And squeeze smoke. Don't touch the metal. Don't touch the metal. Just grab that part and puff some smoke into there. This is my future beekeeper. He's got to learn this stuff too. Good work. Thank you, sir.
I tried to blow the bee out.
Yeah, well, you don't blow the bees out. You put smoke in here and it makes them lap up the honey. And when they've got a full tummy, they don't care anything about you.
Aww. The bees are always happy now.
We were trying to build that together, make that part of the hive.
I'll help. Don't just throw it and I'll make snow.
No, get back, please. I'm doing something a little risky here. I'm shaking bees out of here. Don't break that. Don't break it.
I'm not breaking.
Okay, don't, please.
Under.
All right.
Under there. Here.
Right. Let me get my J hook. Break some of these apart and make sure the queen ain't around it. And I also want to change out the top box here because I want to paint this one. Let's get back, buddy, please. Put that log back. So while I'm in this, I'm going to look for the queen and gradually move all this to the other box. Heavy frame. But yeah, that's one pretty good looking frame. They've been trying to connect the bottom with the top. And so part of my thing today is I'm going to stop that from happening. I'm going to knock some of that out. And I'll show that once I get dug to that part.
Dad,
Yes, sir?
see,
See, most of this is covered in honey right here. Please don't touch the wagon, Jimmy. That's the stuff in there.
What is that?
Why is what, Jimmy?
I saw something in there.
Yeah, let's not touch the stuff in there. That's my beekeeping stuff. And there's nothing right now we need other than this tool that's in my hand.
That tool in your hand?
Yeah, this one right here.
I think we need to bring some smoke up here.
I sure do. That's what I was thinking at the same time, buddy.
I can do that too. What?
No, leave that alone. You got to stay back from that one, Jenny, okay? What? Oh, you're laughing, not crying. Oh, fun stuff. I got the missus at work, and this is something I needed to get done today, so Jimmy gets to help me. He does a pretty good job, and he minds most of the time. Don't you, Jimmy? Another frame here. I'm still kind of looking for the queen. I don't know if that's what they would call a swarm cell or not. It sure looks like a peanut to me. I might ask somebody professional about that. I'll get a good view if I can. Ask one of my more knowledgeable friends here. A member of a bee club in our western Kentucky area. And there's a lot of knowledgeable people in there. Makes me realize how how small in the game I am. First meeting I go to, they all ask first thing when they meet you, how many hives do you have? Or do you even have hives? And it's like, I've got my one, and how many you got? Oh, we got 50. Next meeting I go to, a guy's like, oh, I have 100. I run half the area down to Mississippi. I'm like, man, these guys are like super pros. And the next time I go in, I met that wasn't the guy who ran half the area. He was just in Illinois. The next guy I met does honey, or does bees, all the way down to Mississippi area. And he has over 1,000 hives. I was just flabbergasted. 1,000 freaking hives. It's everything I can do to keep up with one so far, but then again, I'm new. So maybe that's why. But man, there's a lot of good looking stuff in here. Jimmy's now mowing for me. Still haven't seen the queen, but she could be in the lower part. You never know.
Wow. Look, you hit that finger.
Please leave it alone, James. You were about to mow. What happened to that?
This is just not having bubbles. It doesn't have bubbles.
There's no bubbles in it? Well, that's a pretty good picture of a drone in there eating right now. A couple of drones on that one. Looking good there too. That was just all full of honey.
It goes slow.
We are going slow. I think I kind of like doing this when leaving one deep over here for brood box, and as I take them out, put them into the brood box over there. All of these are just super full of honey. I'm glad to see that they're trying to keep the brood in the lower. You just need bubbles for your lawnmower?
Yeah.
Yeah. All that's honey. So there's only 2 frames in here that had brood stuff in it. All the rest of them look pretty good. They're just full of honey. So this box I'm going to take off. Yeah, now I'm going to clean these. Sure I'm not going to get stung by nothing. It always seems to be when I get into the lower box. Oh, I have a bunch of hive beetles. It looks like they've been taken care of. I haven't seen any, which I'm assuming is a good thing. I knew I had hive beetles the last time, but I didn't have many. That trap they closed up. And see, I like these reusable ones, because all you got to do is really just clean the propolis right off that edge here. And now you can reuse it again. Oh, yes, you guys are hiding. Been hiding my hive. Yeah, there were some live ones in there and I got them. I'm probably going to change my traps out then. I've got more, but I'll come back and do that. I didn't have them prepared yet. Only good hive beetle's a dead hive beetle. Watched too much Starship Troopers when I was a kid.
Yeah. Dad, I'm here.
You are. I see you hiding.
Dad, I'm hiding.
I see you hiding. Not hiding very well, son.
I'm right under the wagon. Dad, I'm right under the wagon.
Are you? I see you under the wagon. Please don't bump it though, okay?
Hey.
tool at the ground. I don't have much flexibility in
I've
this suit, that's
been
for sure.
under there.
Get my bar.
The ball. And I would have a kid tank.
I'm gonna get some of this comb off of here. Out, guys.
I got it. I got it. And I got you go row.
And I'm just scraping all this stuff off and I'm throwing it in this bucket here. And then that gives them time to clean off any honey that they lost on here. They can bring it back. So I mainly just want to get all this comb off the top here. Myself a look-see to see if I see the queen. Because for all purposes, she's probably in this part. And the smoker went out. I guess I should use that a little bit more.
Wow.
All the stuff off the top. I'm gonna take this thing.
I'm watching you with your GoPro. I'm a good holder of the same.
James, please, no. Okay, well, I don't know what y'all saw and missed. I wasn't paying attention to him. Maybe I should have him as my camera guy.
I'm a go pitter.
Yep.
Your mom is sick.
Yeah. All right, let's please leave that alone, buddy, okay?
Okay. I may go for that. I think it's on the tippy. Dad, I think it's on the tippy. It's right here.
This one needs to be redone.
Dad, it's on the tippy right here.
What do I need right there?
You got
No, please don't.
the box is on the tippy.
Oh, no. I'm gonna have to go through and redo some of these frames. They were not put together with love and they're trying to come apart on me. Too much sticky in there, holding them in there. Let's see, so I might have to change these out a little bit. It doesn't even have that much weight on it. It's trying to come apart. But I can always add a staple or two to it next season. That won't be hard. I still haven't seen a queen, but we're getting into that section where she could possibly be. That's kind of neat. There's a whole bunch of larvae in there. I'm gonna try to focus at a hair. So, I mean, I know she's close. I didn't see the queen so far, but this looks really cool, I think. It's a bunch of drone caps right there. I really thought that was a cool one. She's probably going to be underneath that thing. That's going to be my luck. Did not see the queen, but there's fresh larvae, so I know she's in there somewhere. That's not good, James. I'll just be careful putting everything back. And then I'm going to come out here after I put all this back together. There's a hive beetle. Yeah, I'll come back out here and I'll change the beetle traps out. Make that happen. Maybe just rail up a little bit so it doesn't stick to itself quite so bad. I know you need some bubbles, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit because I can't leave the hive. All right. All right. No, leave that alone for now. Keep that over. I'll put this feeder back in. Let's leave those bees alone. They're all not very happy with me. Okay, so that's cleaned up. I put a new box on the top. I'm going to paint the other one. I don't want to put a logo on it. But that's all, everything clean. I do have hive beetles. When it gets cooler, I'm going to do a varroa treatment. Most likely oxalic acid, whatever. It's hot and I'm not thinking about it, but oxalic acid. And after I'm done with that, we'll see what happens later on. But for now, other than not seeing the queen, which isn't end of the world, everything seemed pretty good. So I think that's it today for Smells Like Beans. Signing off is Chris and now James. And hopefully the next time I see you, we'll be doing a treatment. You guys have a good one. Okay, round 2 of it. I'll let the kid go in, and he's playing with crayons now. And I wanted to try to trade these hive traps out, or hive beetle traps. So since all this is freshly broken apart, I might as well do it now. And I'm just going to wash the others. I have extras. So these are the beetle traps I use. They're reusable. Just take them in and clean them up with some alcohol, and they'll be good to go for the next trapping session. I think they're effective. The ones that I took out today had probably 30 beetles in it, maybe more. I didn't see many beetles in the hive running astray. There were a few, but not many. So I'm going to put my beliefs in these. I think they're going to do the trick. If I can get it in there. There we go. Alright. So with that, my hive beetle traps are in. And I'm gonna call that a done stamp. So, oh, there's one beetle that ain't gonna make it till the next day. One shot there, sweetie. All right, and so until next time, that'll be it for us. Sorry we let it on a little bit. I guess it's getting to the season where they're starting to kick them out, because there's a couple bees out here hanging out, and they're able to fly. It's not that wing disease or whatever. They're just going out and hanging out front. But that's going to be it for it today, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, send it to your friends. Even if I'm not worth anything to watch, maybe I'm somewhat funny in some parts, and I got a nice kid too, so we can watch his expertise increase in beekeeping throughout the time. But so far, my video documentary on beekeeping seems to be doing fine, and until next time, I'll see you then. Like